Wind by Subramanya Bharati. A poem that uses a simple natural force to express a powerful idea about human strength. Even though the poem appears short and straightforward, the thought behind it is sharp. Difficulties do not bend for us, we must build ourselves to face them. Let's begin by understanding the poet. Subramanya Bharati, popularly known as Mahakavi Bharati, was one of the most influential poets of modern Tamil literature. He was a freedom fighter, a journalist, and a strong advocate for social reform, especially women's rights. His poems often focus on courage, self-reliance, and transformation. In Wind, he uses wind as a symbolic force to communicate the idea of inner strength. To begin with, let's listen to the poem first. The wind blows strongly and causes a lot of destruction. How can we make friends with it? Wind, come softly. Don't break the shutters of the windows. Don't scatter the papers. Don't throw down the books on the shelf. There. Look what you did. You throw them all down. You tore the pages of the books. You bought rain again. You're very clever at poking fun at the weaklings. Frail crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters, crumbling woods, crumbling bodies, crumbling leaves, crumbling hearts. The wind god winnows and crushes them all. He won't do what you tell him. So, come, let's build strong homes. Let's join the doors firmly. Practice to firm the body. Make the heart steadfast. Do this, and the wind will be friends with us. The wind blows out weak fires. He makes strong fires roar and flourish. His friendship is good. We praise him every day. In the opening lines, poet requests the wind to be gentle. He asks it not to break the shutters, not to scatter the paper, and not to knock down the books. This stanza presents the wind as a destructive force. But beneath these simple images, poet is pointing to a larger truth. Anything weak, weak structures, weak minds, weak plans get easily disturbed. The request to the wind shows how people often expect problems to adjust to their convenience instead of strengthening themselves.
And it's called You Can't.
Exactly. Stanza 2. In the next session, the tone shifts. The poet observes that the wind becomes stronger and affects everything in its path. It destroys fragile houses, tears down weak structures, and extinguishes small flames. But a strong fire? The wind makes it burn brighter. Here the message becomes clear. Challenges in life do not harm those who are strong. They actually help them grow. Weakness collapses and strength expands. This is the core contrast of the poem. Stanza 3. In the concluding part, the poet stops making requests to the wind. Instead, he suggests a practical solution. Build stronger homes, strengthen one's body and mind, develop discipline, become firm in character. Once a person becomes mentally strong, the wind no longer feels threatening. Here, the poet's focus shifts from the destructive nature of the wind to the necessity of inner strength. The message is direct. We cannot change the external forces, but we can definitely strengthen ourselves. The poem ultimately teaches us resilience. Life's challenges like the wind are unstoppable. They will come with force, unpredictability, and sometimes even harshness. Rather than wishing for easier situations, Bharati insists that we build stronger minds. Strength, preparation, and consistency are only effective responses to the adversity. Literary devices in Wind. Now let's look at the important literary devices used in the poem. First one, personification. In this poem, the wind is treated as if it has human qualities. It's described as breaking shutters, scattering papers, and throwing down books. Wind cannot literally behave like a human. But by giving it these actions, Bharati makes wind feel like powerful, conscious force. Now, symbolisms. The wind is the central symbol of the poem. It represents the difficulties, obstacles, and hardships that we face in life. Similarly, there are other symbols like a weak fire, which symbolizes the weak and unprepared mind. Strong fire represents a strong, determined mind that grows under pressure. The third one, imageries. Bharati uses clear and simple images like shutter breaking, paper flying, and flames flickering in the wind. These visuals helps readers see the effects of the wind. This imagery makes the poem vivid and relatable. Then, fourth one, repetition. The word wind is repeated several times throughout the poem. You see? This repetition emphasizes the constant presence of challenges in life. Just as wind keeps blowing, obstacles keep appearing. Through repetition, the poet strengthens the central idea: difficulties are unavoidable. Now, fifth one, extended metaphors. The entire poem is built on a single continuous comparison. Wind is not just wind, it stands for life's challenges. Weak structures represents weak minds. Strong flames represents strong personalities. Through these devices, Bharati turns the wind into a teacher that reminds us to grow stronger rather than expect an easy world. To conclude, wind is not a poem about weather, it's a poem about attitude. Subramanya Bharati encourages us to stop expecting an easy path. Instead, cultivate the strength to face whatever comes our way. A strong mind stands firm in every situation. The poet leads us with a simple and powerful direction. Don't fight the wind. Prepare yourself to withstand it. Thank you.